Charlie Kirk, and we'll talk about him after you hear what he's been saying.
MAGA commentator Charlie Kirk now says he's no longer talking about Epstein, and this comes directly after Donald Trump gave him a phone call over the weekend. Take a look.
Honestly, I'm done talking about Epstein for the time being. I'm going to trust my friends in the administration. I'm going to trust my friends in the government to do what needs to be done, solve it, balls in their hands. I've said plenty this last weekend. So if you guys want to see my commentary on it, that's fine.
As I mentioned, Donald Trump called Attorney General Pam Bondi's most vocal critics over the weekend in an effort to get them to stop talking about her, and that included Charlie Kirk. And now he says, well, I'm not talking about it anymore. I've said everything I need to say. Charlie Kirk talked about this story for years, but as soon as Donald Trump gives him a phone call and asks him, hey, don't do that, he listens like an obedient dog. Good boy, Charlie. You're doing the master's bidding. I hope the MAGA followers of Charlie Kirk understand that he and other people like him will throw you under the bus if Donald Trump requests that they do so. Just keep that in mind when you follow them, support them, and watch their terrible stuff.
Sheep, 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 sheep.
Yeah. So, ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Hermie Kirk, and if you don't know who Hermie is, let me show you. Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. Charlie Hermie Kirk, ladies and gentlemen, has done exactly what me and Claire just got finished talking about. The only difference between him and the average MAGA is that Charlie Kirk is collecting a check from Trump and the top donors in MAGA. Mm-hmm. So he has a vested interest in shutting the hell up and moving on. And for all we know, he could be on this Epstein list too. Sure could. Mr. My wife needs to be self-servant to the husband. Mr. Great American Values. Let your people find out that one of y'all's folks in power in the MAGA movement, Great American Value, is taking advantage of people and underage people when you can for your deeds. I always compared this to MAGA when I would talk to him, Claire. I would always say, you know, Trump has been convicted of sexual abuse or assault.
Yeah, right. He has convicted, not accused, convicted.
And I would say, you voted for him. They were like, yeah, because that was a conspiracy. So guess what I would then say, Claire? I would say, would you vote for P. Diddy, who's accused of some of the same things but hasn't been convicted of anything? Well, now, I would say, what's the well now? Diddy is an accomplished mogul for music. He's a billionaire before Trump and really was a billionaire during Trump until Trump started using the office of the White House to enrich himself and grift. And he knows business. Why would you not vote for somebody like Diddy when you guys claim it's about the economy, stupid? Well, it looks like he really did it. He's on tape. I said, well, Trump is on tape saying a whole lot of shit, from grab him by the pussy, which implies you touch him whether they want you to touch him or not. Well, that was locker room talk. Okay, so Diddy on tape, was that not locker room banter too? Can you just say that was him just playing around in the halls of a hotel halfway naked? That's just locker room. That's just locker room. No, well, stop the fucking lying. You know good and damn well Trump got something to do with this. It's just that he's your guy. And you think that he's saying the things you want him to say to make you feel good, and you feeling good by him being someone who hates minorities, someone who steps on women, makes you feel good in your life because of your insecurities, and you would vote for that over anything else, even pedophilia in your heart. Floor is yours, Claire. You get the last word.
Yeah, I just think if they choose to make this about religion or however they want to weasel their way out of this, two things are going to be true. Mm-hmm. One, Trump was endorsed not once, not twice, I believe 3 times by the KKK.
Yeah.
So y'all voted for someone who y'all voted on the same side as the Ku Klux Klan. All right. So that one thing is true. Second thing, if y'all double down and y'all continue to support him after this fiasco, no matter how it goes, whether he doesn't release it, whether he does release it, whatever, he has made this situation look very bad. And he has been historically associated with man. So the second thing that would become true is you have forgiven a pedophile because you think he's good with money or you think that he stands up to the people that you hate the most. So that tells me, A, even if you're not a racist, you're okay with being associated with racists. And B, even if you're not a pedophile, and even if Trump's not a pedophile, you still are supporting people who cover up and make excuses for people who are fucking pedophiles, and the worst kinds. I know all pedophiles are bad, but the kinds that traffic people. That's crazy. That's taking it to a whole other level, making it a systemic thing, making it something that there's a structure within, and then you can hire other people to get involved. That's scary. So yeah, I just hope that MAGAs realize their statements and how they respond to this exact situation is going to reveal so much of where they stand morally. And I will never let them forget it. Either way, if they defend him, if they find an excuse like religion to get him out of this situation, I will never, ever let them forget that they let a pedophile go scot-free, and they let a bunch of other people who would have been implicated because they are also pedophiles go scot-free because you were so obsessed with being right and supporting your man, no matter what he is or does. Shameful.
Well said. Having said that, ladies and gentlemen, please share us with your friends. Download both podcasts, the ClaireMont Show, Politics of Being Black. You can follow all that and get our newsletter from beacons.ai/politics of being black. Claire, are we coming back Thursday?
We're going to have to talk about that after this.
Okay.
We'll see.
We'll let you know. We've got a lot of things going on as we continue to try to pump out the good content to help you guys navigate this crazy political times.
Yes.
Until our next Sexy as Hell video, and we are sexy, whether y'all believe it or not. We're out.
Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body. Somebody's bleach blonde, bad built butch body.